ability to convey, our ability to convey opinions, our ability to convey opinions, convictions, opinions, convictions, unbelief, unbeliefs, and to meaningfully participate, in the democracy, It is our ability to convey opinions, convictions, and beliefs, and meaningfully participate in the democracy. Okay. Now the restrictions are. So I hope you understand this point. Okay, ma'am. So our ability to have a certain beliefs, follow certain beliefs, have some convictions, and also in the way like we need to participate in the democratic thing without any clashes with other beliefs or something. That is what freedom of expression. Okay, ma'am. So expressing your own convictions and your own belief without affecting the others, very very important. Without affecting the other beliefs. Okay. That is why we do have limitations on this. See, the many beliefs that we follow are criticizing the other beliefs also. So that is not the case which has to be developed. So we need to reduce that. In order to reduce that, we have a lot of limitations on this. Okay, so the limitations may be on public order, may be given based on the public order, based on the security of the nation, based on the security of the people, when the people are not feel very much secure, right? Due to other belief or due to other group of people, threatening other group of people, threatening one religion, and all those things are still happening. Okay, so in order to avoid all these things, we do have certain separate rule for freedom of expression when compared to other freedoms. You understand why freedom of expression is really important compared to others, right? Because the freedom of expression actually based on the convictions and beliefs what you follow. Okay, so there may be very much chances that you also damage others' beliefs or you also criticize other beliefs. That should not happen. And in a democratic nation, in a diversity nation, they consider that this is the one of the basic reason why conflicts occurs between the people. Yes or no? The basic conflict occurs between the people based on the religion or based on the races, based on the caste. That is what they are thinking. Other problem create small problem create a basic ground problem will be that only. It may lead to very big problem or some other consequences or whatever it is. The basic ground problem what our politicians develop is based on these races or caste or religion or belief what people follow. Okay, that is why this has been given very much importance in our democracy. Okay, so this is very very important question, freedom of expression, and you people should really understand what is our belief and how to follow our belief without affecting the others as a student. Okay, now you are going to be the future India. You are going to be participating. You may be one of the politician in future. Anybody? Anybody want that so? Okay, fine. A very good ambition. Right? So, like, or else, if not a politician, definitely you are a citizen of India. Yes or no? As a responsible citizen of India, you must understand the democratic values. Not only from your side, from other side also. That is why this topic is very much important. Okay, ma'am? So where the limitations of freedom of expression comes? So you understand what is freedom of expression, right? So where the limitation of freedom of expression comes? On considering the security of people. Okay? On considering the public order. All those things. Okay? So the limitations, write down the limitations public order, public health. Jivananda, are you writing? You are not writing, right? You are writing. Writing what? Right, these are the limitations. Stop talking. These are the limitations, but they also say that it is also vulnerable to unwanted restrictions. Whereas unwanted restrictions cannot be given for freedom of expression. Okay, so the freedom of expression also vulnerable for unwanted restrictions. There is a difference between wanted limitations and unwanted restrictions. We understand the difference between those two? Yes, wanted limitations are based on those four, whereas unwanted restrictions which has been imposed from anybody else. Maybe in the society, maybe from the family, whatever it is. So the freedom of expression cannot be stopped by unwanted restrictions yet. Okay, only on based on this limitations it will be stopped. And freedom of expression, write down. Taking freedom of expression seriously is claiming liberty and claim right. So when I consider this freedom of expression as a serious issue, which means that it is that you are accepting liberty, you are acknowledging for the liberty, and you are acknowledging for claiming what is right. Claiming right. Okay. Liberty and claim right. Don't have one book. Back to you, huh? Yes. Only one book. Right. Yes. Take it down. Again, you write about what is liberty and what is claiming right. Okay, ma? So you understand the difference between liberty and freedom? Yes. So, see, the individual rights. How an individual, listen, how an individual gets affected by this freedom of expression and how a group, a society, okay, is affected by this freedom of expression. Freedom of expression are violating the freedom of expression. How they are getting affected. Okay, well, that is what you have to focus on. So, can you able to tell me some points? How the individual is getting affected? How a group, society is getting affected by this freedom of expression. Or we can say by putting unwanted restrictions. What are all the different impact that the individual has? Impact on a group of people or a society is what? We have some unwanted restrictions, right? What is meant by unwanted restriction? The name itself says that it is not needed, right? It is not needed. So, what are the impact that we get? So, take a society of people as being impacted or being restricted by following their own belief. So, what happens? That gives a very big impact to the society. Yes or no? A group of an individual will impact us group of people. A group of people again will in turn impact the society. Okay? The state where we say always diversity, so this is not the thing that has to be done. So even an individual cannot have any unwanted restriction for expressing their own belief. They are telling which indirectly or directly, definitely that impact will create an impact on a social activities. Okay, social activities in the sense to the society. Okay, so which cannot be done. Can you able to understand what I am talking? Yes or no? Now basically individual impact on individual and impact on group of people. Both will give a strong thing in the society. Okay. So sometimes they are telling that even a very big problem in the society or even a political disorders, even the change of the politicians like right? Even it will create impact to that level. Okay, if it goes to that level, it is a very big national disorder. Okay, small problem can lead to that. Is what happened in Palestine and what is that? Iran. That is what Israel and Palestine. That is what happened actually. It is actually a small problem that has been running for a long time. Yes, but no one wants to solve it or no one wants to just leave it. Okay, so a small problem, that is what I am telling, can lead to a very big disasters if that is not followed. That is why this freedom of expression, actually the freedom of expression is missing. Israel Palestine problem. The main basic minor problem what it starts from is freedom of expression now. Now you understand why it is that much important, right? So they are telling that that's not at all happens in India. We have very good unity in diversity. Okay, that we should write. We have very good unity in diversity system. You understand what is unity in diversity, right? So that we have to go. And talking freedom of expression education, it is a very big topic actually. Okay, we can give many examples under that and we can develop the story. If it is actually, it won't be a theory wise of okay, but example concept just I know you will not read it, just understand the concept. Okay, so now next one is not necessary to explain. You are very good in that. Respect for all. You understand the word what is respect for all? Yes, respect for all in a student level or in a child level. The respect for all means see it is on level basis. As a child level, respect for all means what? Just a child knows to give respect, that's it. By someone teaches to give respect, that is why the child knows to give respect, that's it. Okay? As an adult level, respect for all in the sense not just respecting the person in the sense respecting the values of the person. Okay? Right? Respect is the emotions of a person. That is what respect for all, not just by a word. It is based on the emotion, based on the value. Okay, so all have certain values and certain emotions or certain self-respect which must be definitely respected by others. Okay, so that is what respect for all says. Respecting the value, respecting the emotion, respecting the belief. So again, respect for all is not when I respect everyone, when I respect others, I will give what the freedom they deserve. didn't have. If I respect somebody, I give the freedom what they deserve definitely. Okay? That is what I am telling. All the democratic values are one and another connected to each other, where everything cannot be taken individually, and liberty is not an individual thing. Fraternity is not an individual. When we have respect for all, fraternity obviously develops there. Fraternity க்கு தனியா நீ ஒன்றும் பண்ண வேண்டாம். நீ ஒருத்தனை மதிக்கிற அப்படின்னா கண்டிப்பாக அவனை fraternity is what? Unity, solidarity. Solidarity is again nothing but unity. ஒற்றுமையாக இருக்கு. ஓகேவா? நீ ஒருத்தனை மதிக்கிற அப்படின்னா கண்டிப்பாக எப்படி இருப்ப? கண்டிப்பாக fraternity will comes there. Okay? Freedom comes there. Liberty comes there. Everything comes there. Okay? So they are telling that democratic values are not an individual term or individual thing that has to be understood or listened. Everybody should, everything is internally connected, where everybody should follow each and everything. One day next will automatically come into yourself. So that is why you be into the democracy of the country. Okay, so democracy is not only one advice acha vote potama kalam nama illa. Other than that, following all these things and maintaining these things without any national disorder is actually a democracy. That is why you have to understand the democratic values. Okay, right? So the basic democratic values are not over. What are the democratic values we saw so far? So the first one we saw justice, liberty, freedom, fraternity, pluralism, and then pluralism and then freedom of expression. Okay, right? And then respect for all. So democratic values are very simple. Okay? You understand the concept, you understand the importance and the things of democratic